shitty ass lighter I just got. Good morning, Grand Rising. We are still doing yoga sadhana today. We still doing Felicia and Trees, Tarot, Sunrise Soul. I'll see y'all over there just later today. Okay. I have so much shit to do, y'all. My studio is a mess because I am also in the middle of filming What Did I Get for My Birthday. So I filmed the first part of it last night, but it is taking so much energy. Like, you would think just showing your things that you got was not it would not take that much energy, but baby girl, I'm telling you, my mouth was dry, you know. I was hungry, again after I ate. I was like, okay, let me just finish it tomorrow. But anyways, you guys, so I have a lot of shit that I need to do. I have to upload, I have to record, pick cars, and so much more. Okay. Grand Rising, are y'all up? What the fuck is tea? Okay, so what I've been channeling recently is, I'm sorry, y'all. I am antisocial. Like, I I'm antisocial, okay? Like, everybody at the get together and stuff like that, and I think that, like, you know, me being the center of all this drama and stuff like that, I didn't ask to be the center of everybody's drama. Like, I did not ask to be a big part of y'all life like that. I don't know any of these people, really, y'all. And so, people have been crazy about me. And I was like, damn, I wasn't expecting, people to get crazy about me and stuff like that. Niggas was really trying to box. And I'm like, I don't know you, G. Like, Pink Post Studio, and said I was there for 1 month. Like, maybe 2 months. Like, I was like, I don't even know you. I barely said anything to any of y'all. And so, like, when they was trying to fight, I got so confused. Like, I think that really did make me ill, because that's not something that I've dealt with since I was a young child. Like, going to college, graduating at the top of my high school class, getting into a prestigious university, going off and working a corporate job, I just haven't been having a box. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, in my youth, like, growing up, you know, that's kind of where I come from. Like, I told you guys stories about when I was younger, when I was attacked by a group of classmates. But I'm gonna tell y'all this as well. I'm not the one to start fights, but I'm not ever the one to lose a fight. Like, even, multiple people trying to jump on me, still got their ass beat. Like, you still really didn't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that was like, since then, like, since my childhood, I really haven't been in fights. Like, I've really been focused on my books and stuff like that. So a lot of times, like, I've really been kind of introverted and off to the side for a long time. Like I said, I hate it when ugly black people stare at me. So please stop doing that. That's the most scariest shit ever. To see you looking like a gorilla and staring at me is the craziest shit ever. Like, don't do that. No. Okay. But I think that, like, black women have always been involved in a fight. And I'm just like, it'd be a fight that I don't even know be going on, y'all. Let me tell you this right now. It'd be a fight that I don't even know what be going on. When I arrived at Pink Post Studio, like, my instinct was to not give anybody my social media, because that had been my safety precaution up until that point. At that point, I had already been homeless and under schizophrenic episode for a year. And so by the time I got to Pink Post Studio, I was reaching remission, but I should have never gave those people my social media account, because when they saw my home and they saw my education, Emory University is the top university in Georgia. Of course, everybody knows Emory for being a very prestigious university, high medically awarded institution, really known for its medical program and its what's wrong with my lighter? I'm Tony bring the other lighter too. Um, really known for its medical achievements and legal achievements, just a prestigious university. Seeing my career and my home and my education and like how I carried myself and EXO broke black girl became a target for a lot of people. I didn't even think it was all that, y'all. I just like when people saw my poetry and my artwork and how I wrote, they immediately knew that it was an education gap that made me not relate to you. Like, I promise I do not know these people. I don't have any fond memories with you. I'm not nostalgic with you. I don't know you. Like, I don't feel the same way. So they keep coming up as the Six of Cups, and I'm just like, I don't know you, G. Like, I don't know you, G. Like, you just seen my home, my books, and my education, and started getting aggressive. Like, and I just been in a crisis trying to recover my mind, body, and spirit, and you are supposed to be an institution that supports people who are not doing well physically, mentally, and spiritually. Aren't you supposed to help people? But you really just like attack people and abuse students, manipulate the students. What I've been learning as well is that there is actually something that Pink Post Studio, Sage, the body head ass, and Jane, the unofficial pole girl, has been doing to commit crimes. Like, that's weird. I don't know, y'all. Like, I barely had a conversation with y'all. Like, Shorty sent me DMs and started mimicking my whole life. Like, like literally, one DM was sent with Sage, and then the next thing you know, she's like literally within one day, she was copying my music. Like, and then that made me feel weird, so I blocked her and forgot for a while. Like, I was like, that's weird. Like, I'm like, why are you copying my music? And then Anakia Post did the same thing. Like, of course, the Crown Chakra playlist is very fucking lit. So I can see why. Because I just looking at the music and the vibes, I just thought it was trash. Like, I was like, the music and the vibes was so trash, y'all. Like, I don't agree. Like, I don't think that it's good. I don't like it. Clearly, I'm on the 18. I'm in a different caliber. But just fighting with black women is just something that's always happening. Like, this is why, like, literally, I'll get up and move away from the black women so fast. Like, please don't put me with them. Like, they saw my home. I was a siren of chaos. Like, see my, and I ain't really had shit, all that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even had no TV in the home. God damn it. Like, I just like, it was just my cat and my fucking books, like my work desk and my computer for work and shit. Like, maybe a yoga mat or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just like normal shit, and motherfuckers went crazy. I'm like, how's your home? Like, and then motherfuckers thinking they about to get a get rich quick scheme off my name. Like, that's not happening, friend. You're not rich. You the opposite. You going to prison. That's really bad, friend. Like, why are you going to prison off the strength of me? And I didn't even know you. Like, somebody is literally, this girl is going to prison, y'all. Mm-mm. Why are you going to prison off the strength of me? And I really didn't feel like I was shit back then. So I know you bad now, you dumb bitch. I know your ass big trigger now, friend. Because look, you took a lot of risks, and those did not work in your favor. So it's not like I'm going anywhere. So what that mean for you? It's not like I'm going anywhere. So what that mean for you? Everybody outside calling you the birds and shit. Something happened in New York, y'all. I think what happened, I think that was, you know what? P, If it's not you, B, I've heard that it's a gang of people. This is an investigation, y'all. This is a gang. It's a gang of people who have been committing crime. Who's mad? I'm like, why was I a siren? I'm like, and I think that what's the sad part about it is now is that like if y'all had handled it in a different way, like if you had just told me off the strength that you couldn't resist me, the women too, y'all, just tell me from. If you can't resist me, just say that. I definitely don't want to touch you because I think you look gross, but that's not for me. That's for somebody else, friend. That's not my it's not my body, friend, and it's not the body I'm touching. It's not the body my man's touching either. So, and if a man is touching you, he's definitely not touching me. Like, I don't think it looks good. I don't like all the discoloration around your face, and I don't like the deep set eyes, the beady eyes. I don't like the sunken glutes. I don't like that look. I'm sorry. I don't like the buff shoulder look. I don't like it. I don't like it, and it became even more treacherous when my body changed. Like, on top of me being a well-educated siren, baddie, on a budget, executive, I also got to transform into a goddess form. Like, that's a hard fucking pill to swallow. I have sympathy for these people. I have deep compassion. But you can't be committing crimes against me and thinking that you finna just come around here. You ain't come around here. I won't stop until you in the grave. It's either they gonna put you in prison or I'm gonna put you in the grave. What does grave mean? That's not a threat, is it? That's a slang that can mean a varying amount of things in the court of law. Niggas was trying to box. I'm like, bitch, what did you boxing for? You ugly as fuck. And sound ugly. I hate people's voice, bitch. I hate it. Like, I don't want to be around you. Like, well, how many times do I have to tell y'all that I don't want to talk to you? Have y'all ever been forced to be around people that you don't want to be around? Like, I don't know why am I being forced to be around y'all. You not gonna be around me and them too. Like, that's be the same shit that be happening at the club too. Like, my customers, like one time my customer, Mr. Leo, and this girl, this girl, she was so hideous to me, but she was able to steal my customer, y'all. That'd be the craziest. That's how you know, like, they'll get desperate to betray. Like, men have been getting desperate to betray, and that's the reason why I'm such a detached person. It's because I know that these men will literally do anything. Like, they'll literally do anything because they will projecting onto me. They will literally make up all kind of stories, beliefs, validations as to why they're doing what they're doing. Like, this hideous girl at the club that I never talked to in my life, she just always, I remember, like, it would be, I remember, I think she was I think I didn't know her for more than 4 fucking weeks, her coming to the club. Because I was at that club before her, right? And so we was in the club all the time, right? And, day shift or whatever at this club. And so, what is this white man looking like a sniper? Y'all remember that story of the sniper in Chicago? Years, like maybe even 2 fucking decades ago. The story of the sniper, he was riding around sniping people. He would cut off limbs and put them in this white van. They were always like, he's riding in a white van or something like that. It was a sniper in Chicago. But anyway, I'm like, every time I see a white man that look like that, I'll get triggered from when I was 10 years old. But like, why was I'm in the club with this girl, right? And like I told y'all, I don't have no problem getting customers. Me and my homegirl, she wasn't my homegirl. We was beefing, but she was the one that I liked the most, right? She didn't have hips either, so I think that was the big struggle, is that when I came in, I started taking her customers, because usually she would have the privilege in the space, but when I got there, it was a little bit more balanced. You know what I'm saying, friends? A little bit more balanced, a little bit more reality check for that ass, okay? Ain't no privilege, ho. It's just rare beauty in this bitch. So I literally was like, I literally, this other girl, we was cool, whatever. We wasn't cool. Ivy, y'all know Ivy. I'll tell you about Ivy. Me and Ivy, we was fighting, but we was cool too. Me and Ivy, we love each other unconditionally. But that's the only person in the club that I ever would give a forgiveness to. Like, if Ivy can come with me, I'm gonna be honest. Ivy can come with me. She can roll with me. I'm not mad at Ivy. Me and Ivy don't have no problems. Me and Ivy had her customers and I had my customers. Ivy was never able to take my customers and I was never able to take Ivy's customers. We both had our own territory. And so back to the other girl though. Let me tell y'all about what happened. Like, it's just that people who do not get customers, like people who do not do well at the club, like it is it's hard to have a relationship with girls who do well at the club. And I'm talking about a symbolic doing well. Like, there's a lot of strippers on this internet that make a lot more money than me, y'all. I'm not that girl, okay? Like, I'm not that big stack of 5 bands in one night. I can be, but another time in life, friend. I'm a baby. Okay, I'm a baby. My vets be showing up with them big bags, or them BBLs be showing up with them big bags, friend. But we just a wholesome club. My clubs I like to go to, we wholesome, friend. We wholesome. But so what happened was, I didn't even know the girl for 4 weeks, but she came in the day shift and she saw that I was always in VIP, y'all. And so one day I knew to look out for her, because when I walked past her, I was coming out of VIP with one of my customers, and she was like, oh, Renaissance just keep having her way around here. I'm like, it's not me having my way, it's me getting chosen, you not getting chose. Like, I'm literally not doing anything to you. I don't know you. And it's not my fault that your legs are not open. It's not my fault that you don't know how to pole. Like, some people can throw themselves around the pole, but it looks so bad. Like, she was skinny and really anorexic looking. And she, some men could like that. Like, strippers come in all shapes and sizes. But I really just think that only thing I have an anti against is fat strippers. Like, I don't think that you should be big in the club. And I don't think we should have big waitresses either. So, but anyways, this club, the girls was really not tea like that. Even Ivy, she was not the most beautiful person, but she can pole. And I also like that she used to pole nude, and she was more seasoned than me, and so the club was fully nude too. So I had to pole nude too. So we was both in that bitch just like pole dancing, fully nude, coochie busted wide open, friend, titties everywhere. There's an ass crack, freshly waxed. She had a little landing strip though. But back to the story, let me say on time. This stripper, I feel like, when they make comments like that, like that immediately scares me and makes me feel like you're pocket watching me and stuff like that. And I was, when I don't have a lot of questions, but when I do have, like, I have a lot of questions, but they like, some of them could be small ticket, that's mostly stage sets, but I feel like my big customers, they really do pay me well. I ain't gonna act like they don't, like, you know what I'm saying? So you should literally not be leaving VIP with less than $200, like. And so sometimes that's all exotic dancer needs to survive the week or the day or whatever. And so she was a drug addict, she had an overdose in the club and everything. And we was not, like, I remember she used to just always come in she used to always come into the dressing room, and I'm literally not, I don't speak to nobody. Like, I literally would just sit there doing my hair, doing my makeup, getting my outfit together. And she would come in and start, like, she would try to strike up a conversation with me, and I just would literally, like, hopefully it was other dancers there so that could be their conversation, that they can feel obligated to respond. That's another thing that I've been working on, a people-pleasing behavior. Like, in group settings, I feel like growing up, I was always the person that was forced to speak for the group. Like, why do I have to speak on behalf of everybody? Like, I don't want to have to speak on behalf of everybody. Like, in groups, and I would always have to be the one that make the reservations, handle the responsible task. Like, why do I always have to be tasked? Sometimes I just want to chill. And so sometimes people will come into a room and start talking and expect me to be the one to carry on a conversation with people. Oh, I know I don't want to talk to you, G. Like, the crazy thing is people be forcing me to talk to you. Like, I don't want to fucking talk to you. I don't want to be around you. We don't relate. We don't have nothing in common. You a loser, bum, criminal. And I'm a highly educated woman. We're nothing alike. I don't want to talk to people that I know that I don't have nothing in common with. And I don't like to typecast my friends, but I know that at this point in my life, I'm privileged enough to have beautiful friends. Like, I don't feel like I should have to be having ugly friends. Like, I don't work with trash. Like, the fuck? And so, like, she would always come in and starts trying to strike up a conversation or say something to me. And I'm just like, no. Like, please, I don't want to talk. I didn't want to talk to her because she was ugly and she was so anorexic looking, and I knew she would be jealous of my breast and my body. Like, and you know, it's a picture on my social media. Can y'all guess who it is? She's wearing red and pink. But I didn't want to talk to her. But anyway, so one day, this is my regular customer coming in, and Mr. Leo, right? He was in love with me. And I loved him too, friend. But he was a black man with locks, and like I said, I could not resist. But anyway, so you know, this day on the day shift, I'm telling you, not one motherfucking customer came in there. And like I said, why am I expected to talk to everybody? Why am I expected to host a party for everybody, make everybody feel accompanied and shit? Like, I don't want to be accompanying y'all. Why do I have to be responsible for providing for everybody? My customer come in, he bring us a bottle, and you know, he ordered my food, and of course we just gonna chill. I'm gonna do a couple stage set. He gonna sit me on stage, and then we're gonna go to VIP, and that's when I'm gonna get my big tip, right? And so like I'm you know, so at this day it's like 4 dancers that came to the shift, right? And they just was not. Ivy wasn't even there that day. Honestly, I wish Ivy had been there, low key, like, because she would have brought her own fucking customers and took the like attention off of my customer. Like, the thing is about me and Ivy, when we show up to our shift, we got at least 1, 2 to 3 customers coming in that day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, um, or like, or if there is a crowd, we gonna pole and we gonna win them fucking customers. And so these girls, they just did not know how to pole. They were unfortunate. Like, you know, I don't know Ivy's backstory, where she come from and stuff like that, but I ain't gonna, we have fun, friend, because we both knew how to pole. So the other girls just was not getting customers, not getting chosen. And it's like, before I was there, right, they would just say, oh, Ivy has privilege, oh, because she's Latina, she's like looking light skinned or whatever, curly hair, right? And then when I came in, it wasn't about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was. And so you're trying to make it seem like, you know, pretty girls or privileged girls are getting their way about something. No, it's not getting. It's not getting our way about anything. It's just that you don't have it. Like, I don't know how to describe, but she was trying to make it seem like it was some unfair thing. But like, anyways, let me stop jumping all over the place. Basically, what had happened was, this day my customer came in, brought us a bottle, ordered my food, and um and so I came, when my customer came in, of course I came out and met my customer, sat down at the table, and then next thing you know, 2 of the girls just flopped down at the table with us. And I'm like, why am I being expected to, this is my regular customer, this is not some person that's just showing up for a day shift party. And so like, I'm just like, I just was expected to host. I was just expected to like be sharing. Like, as soon as she came in, she was asking my customer for food. Like, she immediately started begging. Like, and he bought her some wings. Like, I'm like, okay, like, I'm like, yeah. He was like, she was begging. He literally, when she walked to the back, he was like, she was begging. And he was like, I was like, oh, okay. I ain't really say nothing about it. And then she was trying to ask for a drink, and I was like, no, I got drinks in my locker. Stop trying to ask for extra stuff. and trying to like, no, that's not where we about to spend our money. That's my money for my tip, for one. Okay? And for two, stop being wasteful, go and get a drink out of my locker. And so she was like, it was just like they just came over and started forcing themselves in our conversation and just started begging. And next thing you know, like, I learned that, she took the customer. I was like, how did she get my customer, y'all? Well, you know what? I think she took the customer. Me and him, we got into an argument. We got into an argument, and when men argue with me, they go to extremes, y'all. Like, they go to extremes. They do too much, friend. And I think that they will literally backflip into an op. Like, why do you backflip into an op? Like, why does that happen? That's really emasculation. That's really, truly being a little bitch. When he saw my pictures from my Instagram, y'all, he got so mad, y'all. Muggs was the 7 of Wands, y'all. Y'all, and then why Ivy and what's her name tried to link up and try to fight too. I said, Ivy, please stop trying to act like you don't love me. Girl. Stop. That girl was just hating you. First of all, she was just telling me how she hates you, and that's how fake this shit in the club be, y'all. That's why I be like, look, these customers, don't trust them. Dancers, don't trust them. Get your bag right off that motherfucking check and dip. Right? And I'm just like, he was literally like not tipping her. Like, he was literally like not tipping her, and like she kept just like jumping up and trying to like get a tip. And I'm just like, why does my customer have to provide for y'all? Like, I don't think, like, why do I have to share with you? I don't know you. And I think that they be literally, when I walk away, they be trying to act like they my best friend. They be trying to act like they know me. They be trying to act, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, bitch, I never want to talk to you. You just forced yourself at my table. And I should have just told you to leave. Like, honestly, I'm not about to shy away from it anymore. If anybody else do anything that I don't agree, I'm like, can you leave? I don't know you. That'd be my mistake too, right? Silence can be, you not being able to defend yourself from a negative force as well, right? So learning how to speak up on that shit. Don't be afraid to make that shit uncomfortable. One thing I do love about the strip club is that the men come in rah-rah too though. Like, if your dancer gets crazy, they be like still loyal. Like, I'm like, so I could be crazy. I could be crazy and you still gonna be loyal. I love that. Please, if you can't handle it, sometimes a man will leave or block me the first time I get crazy, and that's how I know you can't handle it. Like, you got to be able to handle me getting crazy. Like, if I jump up and do something crazy, you got to be jumping up too. Like, y'all, I ain't talking about shit. Y'all, please stop fucking playing with me. You go, first of all, he was like, ugh. He was like, she's not even my type. And then the next thing you know, y'all ganging up trying to ruin a bitch career. Like, what? Like, get the fuck out, bitch. You ain't got shit. You ain't on shit, bitch. You a fucking bum crackhead getting overdosed in the club and shit. Like, that shit is wild. Stop. You a fucking bum, bitch. Desperation. I don't speak that language. I don't speak that. Squirrel. Legitimately. Like, do y'all know that movie? What movie is that, y'all? I don't even know the name of that movie. This squirrel is fat. These rodents here be so big. Like, these the biggest squirrels I ever seen in my life. Them squirrels is fake. They must be genetically modified how big they are. But they look cute. I kind of want to pet it though, like, cause it's fat. The booty fat. So cool. Okay, but anyways, y'all, let me get focused on what I need to do, cause I got a lot of shit to do. What y'all doing? Happy Sunday. We got a busy schedule today, so stick around the channel. This is our first live stream of the day. But yeah, the craziest shit be happening to me at this club. Why? And then okay, so long story short, right? So I didn't know this, but I did leave with this customer that day. I did leave with that customer. We went to an arcade and we went to play a game. And he was my regular. We knew each other for months. Like we were cool. Okay. So what that day though, that the next day, right? The customer, like the crazy part about it is they were sitting at our table, but my customer was still, he was literally not really even paying them attention. Like that's the crazy part about it. It's like you all over me. And that's the weird shit. Like how could a girl settle for being the second option? Like imagine he's all over another woman at the club or right directly in your face, and that you know that he's just coming to, like, he's just coming to see about you, to abuse his position. Like he's just doing that to be abusive and to do something out of spite. Like it was not that he ever was receptive to you. You were never the one that he was receptive to. That was the crazy part about it. You were never the one that he was receptive to. You were just the second option that he settled for or that he used to conflict. Like that's strange, ain't that? Ain't that strange? Like, so that was the scary part about it. Like we was at this table and he was all over me and she just sitting there. Like, and the other girl too was just sitting there at the table not getting tipped, like not getting customers. Like, and that puts me in a difficult position too. Like I hate to see y'all not getting no customers, no tips. But if you don't look good, you can't pole, you know. This ain't the club for you. Me and Ivy was, you know, we was lighting that bitch up. Like if you can't pole, you can't go be, it ain't gonna be a safe shift. Because it's not about your body type. Men want to see how you can pole, like for a lot of the reasons. And then having a nice body on top of that, like, you know, it was the three of swords. Like it was sad, friend. But yeah, so I'm just like the next day, so I get into work the next day, right? And my manager pulled me to the side, was like, you should not be leaving the club like that with the customer. That could be considered against the law. I ain't gonna say it. That could be considered, you could have got fired. And I was like, oh my bad, shit. My bad. But that was the first time she had met him. But there was like, I was like, I know this customer. I've been, you know, chilling with him or what the bam, okay? So she just, like, the thing is, they tried to tell the manager that me and him was, like, they tried to say that we were doing open mouth kissing, which I can fucking tell you for sure that we were not, because I don't kiss no motherfucker in their mouth, that shit, never. Like, oh, baby, don't kiss me in my mouth. Gross. Okay? And then I know that for sure that I wasn't doing that. So they were saying that we were doing open mouth kissing and that I left with the customer. And so that's how I knew she was an op. And then to find out that he was with her, I was like, I told you about what they tried to do. And it was wild, right? That's a clear betrayal. Okay, I'm throwing this shit away. Anyways, y'all, that's it. I'm about to go work, finish filming. Y'all ready for the stripper vlog that's coming up today? Okay. What should I post first? The stripper vlog or the what did I get for my birthday? Okay. Okay. Both of them. I love both of them. Okay. I actually really do enjoy my diary. So welcome to my diary. This is where I rant and talk about my random cognitive disillusions, and I ramble and I try to understand my own monkey mind, and I reflect and introspect, and I listen to my videos a lot over, especially Felicia Latrice Tarot. That really helps me to learn what I am doing as well, because I feel myself as just a channel. Like I am not separate because I have this gift. Like I am just a channel to, like, such that, like, it's my gift benefits me and society, like, and others, right? That's my actualization, and that's where you truly reach actualization. Like you're truly a siren, truly embodied, truly fully actualized when you have a gift or have a self-esteem established around your talent, skills, and gifts that benefit you and society as well. And that's also a big part of manifestation. So, or do y'all want to see the manifestation video that I just recorded? Okay. talking about my vision board goals. Y'all wanna hear my vision board goals? That video. Either way, you're gonna see them very soon. I just don't know in which order. But like I was saying, I think that like me having this gift does not make me like separate from anybody. It doesn't, like, I know that right now this cycle I'm very separate from everyone because I'm not collaborating with anyone. And I definitely find emotional satisfaction in my relationships and in the high honors that I've received, and even the people who have committed crimes against me. I have had a spark of love for them and compassion. But I think that in this cycle, I'm very separate from a lot of people because I have this gift, and I'm like, I want people to remember that I'm also learning the same lessons as the collective. These are also experiences that I'm having as well, truths that I need to integrate as well, beliefs that I need to anchor to as well. I am not separate from the whole. I am not any different than you, okay? Now, when you start making it about my physicality, then that's definitely something that I can't change. Your spirit can evolve, but your body can't look like mine. And so, a lot of that has made me separate as well. But I think that I am happy and I'm happier than I have been. The light is at the end of the tunnel, I think. And I think that the sun has come out. Here comes the sun. Doo, 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 doo. Okay. And I am starting to feel safe again and stuff like that. But I think that, like, I just sometimes need to just, like, ramble alone. And some people don't understand that. Like, men don't understand that. And they get so mad at me and think that I'm, like, distant, detached, or not interested when I'm just really, like, ill, maybe, or like needing to understand something on my own. So that's one challenge that I've been having. But with women, it's also been very tough relationships, because I try to celebrate the beauty in the women around me, but like I feel like it always ends up becoming about my beauty and not about and then how my spirit is manifested. Like I don't think that it's safe, and so like I have been learning how to be safe. And like I said, I don't know where I was going with all that, but I think I was talking about Felicia Trees Tarot. I rewatch a lot of my videos. Hi friend. I rewatched a lot of my videos and listen to a lot of my own work over so that I can anchor to beliefs as well. Okay, I feel like I'm just a channel, just a gift. You know what I'm saying? Like, of the information coming through me, and that's what a siren is. Being really tapped into their subconsciousness, and that being expressed and actualized. Hi friend. Congrats on the transition, King. Thank you, King. Thank you. I am transitioning, but I think that, oh, that's where I was going. Talking about like my distant relationships. Like, I feel like, I don't want to say they're distant. Like I said, I find emotional satisfaction in my relationships and even in my enemies, I think. But I think that, like, because at the end of the day, it all has served me, and that's the transition, King. Okay. But I think that, like, a big part of it, this is so long. Okay, I should get off. Okay. But I think that a big part of me is juggling a perspective about how a lot of these relationships have, how they haven't been truly fulfilling. And so I am not really a collaborative person. Okay. And I've never really been a collaborative person. So when people say they know me, they don't. Because I don't collaborate with people. I've never been like that. Like, I've detested group projects from when I was a small child. Like, I don't work with people. And it's not because I can't work with people. It's just because I already know where this is gonna go, friend. Like, I already know where I can predict. You tell them. I do tell them, friend. Because I gotta tell them, friend, there's no more denying the truth. It's like, you know, a lot of these, like I said, people will project and deny truths. Like, men will do anything to, you know, period. Like, men will do anything to reject the truth about reality and convince themselves and try to validate their, you know, behavior somewhere else. Like, I'm not, niggas, I don't know, I be losing the boner, friends. Friend, I don't want the boner. I'm good. I don't want it. But I think that, like, I don't think that there's anybody that really deserves to be near me. Like, and I know Neil Ash will be like, you think you're better than everybody. No, I don't think I'm better than everybody. When I learned that you were attacking me, like, what does that mean, friend? That doesn't mean that I think I'm better than everybody. It means that I think that I'm unsafe around everybody. Like, I'm not know about all that, friend. Like, y'all have a problema and trying to act like it's me. When it's about my body or my spirit, something I really cannot control. So there's no more denying the facts of reality. I'm not the one jealous. Motherfuckers just don't self-reflect. They be sitting there looking delusional as fuck when like it be stark realities that bring them into the truth of reality. I don't know. It'd be like I'd be having to do something and it'd be like, oh, okay. And then I'd be apathetic towards you. Now I really don't want the boner. But anyways, I gotta go back to work, y'all. I'll see you in my phone. I'll see you guys later. I'm Felicia Trees Tarot. Also back here later for yoga. And that's it. I think that's all, folks. I'm good on everybody. Truthfully. If you're not about, like, I'm gonna give about 60 more days. I'm gonna give you about 60 more days because I'm gonna work on something. I got a goal that I'm about to accomplish real quick. And let me see what happened after that. Okay? And then it's gonna really probably get ugly after that.